Good morning, you beautiful people. It's a nice sunny Monday morning. Time is 8:39 of the AM. So this week, so far, well, if you don't know, if I've not already mentioned in previous vlogs, I've got every Friday off in February. Reason being is I'm just using up some holidays before the end of March. Otherwise I'm going to lose them. I've earned them, so I might as well take them. And he needs to go and press that buzzer. Yeah, but I've been working Sundays as well, so to make it up 5 days. So I wasn't supposed to be working yesterday because there was no work on for me. But then Saturday afternoon a job came through for the Environmentals Agency to do with this Storm Dennis. I ended up going yesterday morning. I went to Stobart's yard at Rugby and loaded three stillages. If you don't know what a stillage is, it's a stackable plastic box thing, can be made out of metal, storage box, size of a pallet. I loaded 3 of them out of there. They went on the neck of the truck, of the trailer even. And then I came across here to where I am right now at Sutton, just outside Sutton Coalfield. I loaded a telehandler. And then I pulled out of here heading down to Weybridge for this morning. This guy's a bit gormless, I think. Yeah, so I got parked up last night, and then it's 7 o'clock. I was parked up at 3:30. And I got a phone call about 7 o'clock last night from the gaffer stating that the job had been cancelled. So I had to return everything. And that's what I've just done. Been back to Stobart's, dropped 3 in there, and I've just pulled out of Sutton Coalfield. I'm just about to, if this ever gets sorted. And I've just dropped the telehandler in here, so I'm currently empty. Wants me to pull forward to open the gates. I don't know how that works then. There we go. She was more than happy to just sit in a car and wait. So now we're currently, the current job we've got on is we're going to Immingham, to the docks, and picking up 3 Unimogs apparently. And they're going to Doncaster. They're going to a place at Doncaster, and then I'm back to Grimsby, picking up 2 motorhomes. And they'll be going to, I think it's Worcester and Gloucester, I think it is. Something like that. Find out later on for that one, shall we? Been in here about half an hour, and when I got here, this road down here was rammed, absolutely rammed. So I'm hoping it's settled down a bit. So those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Welcome. And if you think you're going to enjoy it, enjoy watching this fat face make a fool of itself, I can't even talk some days, let alone drive a truck, then consider hitting that subscribe button and tap on the notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I upload. And I upload every Sunday at 10 AM every Sunday. Well, I won't say every Sunday, but pretty much damn as near possible as I can every Sunday. So welcome along. And those of you that have been with me for quite a while, I really appreciate the support. Really appreciate all the comments that leave in the down below on videos. It does mean a lot. Even the negative ones. I like to see the negative ones. I upset an Irishman, a Southern Irish, I would best say that, a Southern Irish guy the other day. in a video because I did a week over in Northern Ireland. Well, not a week, but you know, a few days over in Northern Ireland, and I drove back down to Dublin through Southern Ireland to come across on the ferry. And when I was driving through Southern Ireland, I said I was heading back for the mainland. Oof, he didn't like that. It's not the mainland. It's a different country, apparently. Didn't like that. So if I offended you, mate, I apologise. Little things. Oh man. And yeah, I questioned in that video when I was in Northern Ireland about speed limits, because I was keeping my speed down because I wasn't sure if they had adopted the higher speed limits, if the Northern Ireland roads had adopted the higher speed limit of 50 mile an hour on A roads, on single carriageway roads, and apparently they haven't. It is still a 40 miles an hour speed limit over there, same as it is in Scotland. So I did right in keeping my speed down. I simply didn't know. Oh, which way am I going? Which way am I going? Which way am I going? Nottingham Tamworth, that's the one I want. Oh, we don't want that, do we? Nottingham Tamworth. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't want that way. Let's turn that off. Oh. I had a bit of a breakdown last week. Not me personally, but the lorry, the truck, the wagon, whatever you want to call it. I know DD, if you haven't checked out DD, go check him out. DD 2012. He cracks me up, man. But he keeps getting told off because he keeps calling it a wagon. Well, you call it whatever you like, mate. Truck, wagon, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, he keeps getting told, he keeps getting done. But yeah, I had a Scania V8 on the back, going to Scunthorpe Scania dealership, and I'm on the M180, not a million miles away from coming off to go into Scunthorpe, and a couple of amber warnings popped up on the dash. I think it was EPS warning and ABS warning. So I rang our lot in Fleet. About to sneeze. Oh wow. Yeah, I rang our lot in Fleet, and they booked me into the Scania dealership. So I delivered the truck, dropped my trailer, and then they had a look at my wagon, and it turned out there's a button on it for hill start. Which lane do I want to be in? That one there. Hill start assist. Basically, it's a hill hold. You hit the button. If the handbrake's not applied, if you've had your foot on the brake with the handbrake not applied, sat nav's listening. Don't know why. But yeah, if your foot's on the brake, handbrake is not applied, and you're in gear. When you take your foot off the brake, you get 2 or 3 seconds to get your foot onto the accelerator and to accelerate away, and then you'll feel the brakes come off. It is exactly what it says. It's for aiding on a hill, so you don't roll back. You don't have to do a handbrake start. You know, hill starts using a handbrake. I know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, it was that. It was faulty. Apparently, it's a switch on the gearbox that's faulty. They don't have one in stock. Didn't have one in stock. In fact, I might see about going in now and getting it done. So basically, I can't use the hill start because it'll throw the faults up again. They cleared all the fault codes, and I can't use it again until the switch has been changed. So that was a little bit annoying. Not as bad as one of the vloggers. What do you have? Flat battery when he got up in the morning, and then a couple of hours later got puncture on a Friday. So that's Kev. Just share that in it. Excuse my language, but it is. I've got this awful feeling I'm going the wrong way out. I'm 42. I know I'm not. And why am I driving so slow? Right, I'm going to leave you to it because I've waffled on enough. Wittering. What have we got coming up today then? So we're going to talk about merchandise, because people are giving it this. I wasn't going to do merchandise. I've put my foot down, and this Luton van's now put his foot down. How very annoying. yeah, we'll have a chat about merchandise, chat about shows, and what I've got planned for shows, and we'll see what else I can conjure up in my very tiny brain. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back. Oh man, well I'm at Tib Shell Services. I've just got fuel and AdBlue. We'll move on a bit further, shall we? Yeah, I've got giveaway, young man, so you need to stop. Thank you very much. So as I said before, just move that down a smidge. I didn't say that. But as I said before, I'm on Wittering to pick up 3 Unimogs. Oh, very low. Better. I moved my seat earlier and it's really annoying me because I can't get it to the right spot now. Oh, that's better. Yeah, 3 Unimogs going to a spot at Doncaster. I'm hoping a small Unimog so I don't have to mess about kicking the trailer, but we'll see. We shall see. If I do, I do. It's my job, innit? So we just crack on and get it done. Last week, if you follow me, you'll know that I had a week off from my normal weekly vlog, and I did the top 5 tips for new HGV trampers. Seems to have gone down quite well. Just had a week off, just to have a break for a week. No pressures for filming, I can just chill out. Plus I didn't do a right lot, to be fair. It was only simple work last week. It was just like, you know, trucks and motorhomes, that's all I did. Nothing particularly interesting. And you've seen it dozens of times before, so not a lot for you to see, to be fair. So I had one guy comment. Well, he commented twice actually, which was both made me quite giggle. One of them, you can go check out one of them yourself. It basically was warning of ladies of the night, shall we say, knocking on your cab door when you're parking in laybys and industrial estate. It does happen. It does happen, but as I said in the video, you don't open the door. You wind your window down and say hello, say no thank you, and then we'll move on. If you're an arse to them, that's when you start getting things happening to your trucks and stuff like that. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's up to them what they do for a living. But the one that made me laugh, this is his top tip is for anybody looking at doing the license is save your money and don't get into the industry. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that, and it's given me a thought for doing a top 5. Now what to say? Keep it a secret, or keep it a secret. Keep it a secret for now, and yeah, there'll be another top 5 coming out shortly. Well, not shortly, but next month or so. Well, we're on the tail end of Storm Dennis. It weren't anywhere near as bad as it was said to be. It was a little bit blustery last night. Got blown around a bit while I parked up. Not too major. Not too major at all, really. Right, merchandise. I've mentioned this guy before and his business, a company called Have It Personalised. He did me the cup and the embroidered patch for the 1,000 sub giveaway. I'll try and remember to stick a card over there somewhere to the live show where I did the giveaway. And I'm waiting on a phone call back from him today to discuss what's available, what he can do for me, or what he can do for you guys. I have no intentions of holding stock, as in, paying for 20 t-shirts, 20 polo shirts, whatever. I've no intentions of doing that at all. One, I can't be bothered. Might sound rude, maybe, is that the right word? I don't know, but I can't be bothered. And two, I simply don't have the money to do it. I got those days good. Wow. Yeah, I don't have motivation. I don't have the money. Primarily the money. I don't have the money to do that, to hold hundreds of pounds worth of stock, waiting for people to possibly maybe buy it. So I haven't got the money to do that. So what I've spoke to Andy about, well, very briefly on text messaging last night, was if you want something, you're going to be emailing him, contacting him. He might even put a web page, a page onto his website just for merchandise. Don't know yet, but I do know there will be options of things like hoodies, zip up hoodies, t-shirts, polo shirts, beanie hats, maybe baseball caps, don't know. Obviously the mugs, I don't know. There's going to be options available, and then I will have, I don't know if Andy can do them for me yet, I don't know, but there's going to be stickers, there'll be freebies, there'll be giveaways when you see me at shows. I'm looking at getting pin badges, which again I'll give away free at shows. Button badges, not pin badges, I know what I mean, old school button badges. Yeah, a few bits and pieces like that. So we'll see what happens there. I'll have more details hopefully later on in the vlog. I'll let you know exactly where we are after I've spoke to Andy. I'll have a list of products that could be potentially available, and they'll all be made to order as well, because I don't expect Andy to stock these. You'll contact him and you'll say, I want a hoodie in an extra large in black with the logo on the chest, for example, and Andy will make it and ship it out to you. That's kind of the way I'm looking at doing it. I think it's going to be easier that way, but I'm certainly not going to be pushing it. I might mention it occasionally. I'm not interested in making money off it. I don't know how that's going to work with Andy and myself, don't know, but it's a way of you helping to support the channel, I guess, helping me buy equipment and stuff, because it's expensive to set up. We've spoke about it before. I've spent about 300 quid, and that's nothing compared with some of the guys. One of the guys at Vlog Regular upgraded his main camera. I believe his missus bought him it for Christmas. It did put the model number, it did tell you the model number. I googled that model number, and it was £500 for that one camera. It was bonkers. I had taken 500 quid out of my family money. I simply can't do it. My wife would castrate me, quite frankly. So it's just your way of helping me run the channel. If you enjoy the content and you want it to continue, yeah, to be honest, it's going to continue anyway. But if you want it to get bigger and better and whatever, anyway, well, that's all we'll say. Merchandise. Peterborough, Peterborough Truck Fest, I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to be doing giveaways there. I'm going to have some goodie bags. I'll only have a limited stock of goodie bags. So come and see me. And there will be 4 super special, super duper goodie bags. But we'll talk more about that closer to Peterborough. Talk more about that closer to Peterborough. So, goodie bags. We all like a goodie bag. We all like a freebie, don't we? Even if it's filled with crap. We all like a good freebie. I like a freebie. We see people walking around shows and that, regardless of what show it is, whether it be truck show, car show, whatever, and they have carrier bags, loads and loads of carrier bags, all from different vendors, and like Snap, I don't know, Auto Smart, and it's full of junk. It's full of junk. 99% of what you get given, you throw away. Probably the most useful thing you get is the carrier bag. Oh man, goodie bags I'm giving out are going to be goodies, full of goodies. We'll see. Yeah, I've got ideas. Right, so I'll leave you for now. I'll tootle on a bit further, and I will probably pick you up. I'm going to see if I can film loading the Unimogs. Depends who's around, if I can film, and whereabouts on the docks I am. So, yeah, hopefully you'll get to see that. And I'll see you once I'm loaded. I'll be back to speak to you once I'm loaded. See you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi, guys. Well, the job's rubbish. As I've told you a couple of times, I was in Immingham Immingham for Unimogs. Well, got on the dock. Well, I got onto the correct dock anyway, because the job on my phone gave me the incorrect information, sent me to the wrong dock. There's 3 different docks around the Immingham area that we go to. Dock 1 was wrong, got into dock 2 and it was there. So I'm actually in, I think it's Riverside, I think this one's called. Let's go see these people here. Book these trucks back in. Because they won't start and they can't fit them on the trailer. Well, 2 of them will start, one's just turning over, and now a lot I don't know what the heck they're doing, so they've pulled me out and sent me somewhere else. Okay, Lou, thank you. Bye-bye. Easy. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a form that you, when you book into the dock, you get various reference numbers. You get lots of bits of paper printed off. 3 pieces of paper there for 3 different vehicles, which is what I'm supposed to be picking up. They've got a chassis number and a release number. If you don't have that release number, you don't get out of the dock. You're supposed to put it in that touch screen, but obviously I have not collected, as it would appear. Yeah, I found them, got in the docks, booked in, got the piece of paper, found them very quickly. Went to try and start each of them. 2 of them are completely and utterly dead, as in they're not even turning over. And one of them was literally just turning over, wouldn't start, wouldn't fire up. Now, we're not allowed to work on the vehicles on the dock, so the one that was turning over needed priming, needed bleeding, but I'm not allowed to touch it, I'm not allowed to do it. and had I got that one running, I could have used that one to jump the other two off. And had I have got them all running anyway, I don't think they would have fit on the trailer, because it would have had to go on the kicker, which I think it would have been too high. From past experience and past loads, I think they would have been too high. But I would have had to have a go and try and see what I could get the height down to. So they pulled me out. My planner pulled me out, sent me around to the original port that I was originally going to. Should I say I originally went to, going around there now, but I got to the gate to come out, queuing up, and he ran me back, and one of the management has said, go in and ask DFDS, who's the port people, if they'd start them for me. Fair enough. I upset two drivers trying to reverse back out the queue to get room to get out the queue. Gets out the queue, goes parks up, walks across towards the office, gets shouted at because I didn't have my high vis on, because I completely forgot to put it back on, because I kept this on but not put my high vis back on. So I had to go back to my truck, get that, go back to the office. Went to the office, spoke to them. Not going to happen, not without prior consent. They won't do it without prior consent. Obviously they're charged for doing it. So rang the office again, my office, spoke to my gaffer, and he's pulled me out and sent me around to other docks. So all they'll do then is they'll get prior consent sorted out and in place, and then send somebody else in for them. But it's a bit of a ball ache because I've done absolutely nothing today really. It's 2:30. Since I started yesterday at 8:30, I've basically, well, I suppose the environmental's job earned as a wage because they're paid still. But there's been very, very limited, little, what's the word? Revenue. Very little revenue on this truck. The day and a half's work that I've done. So, what I can do, I just don't like sitting around. Doesn't mind not in sitting around. So now we're going into Killingholme Port, CRO ports at Killingholme, which is literally just over there. It's not far, it's only half a mile, it's that, 3/4 of a mile. And I'm loading a single Scania chassis. It'll be it's a long chassis, it'll probably be about 12 metres long, I think, something like that. So they couldn't get one on this trailer. So that's going up to Middlesbrough. Oh wow, Middlesbrough, somewhere near Middlesbrough. Crack on with that. And then as it stands, I'm back down to Grimsby and reloading at Grimsby. That'll be tomorrow morning now. Need to speak to the guy in Grimsby. Speak to Brian, who's our man on the ground at Grimsby. Have him leave paperwork and keys out with security so I can get in early doors tomorrow. Grab those two. And I'm going to Worcester and Gloucester. Two sites I've not been to before, I think, looking at addresses. At least I don't think I've been to them before. So can you tell I'm a little bit miffed off? Miffed off? Miffed off? What kind of word's that? I was thinking of swear. I was going to swear and I changed it right last second. I'm a little bit cheesed off. A little bit fed up. I don't like messing about like this. I don't like it when it's not going smooth. I don't like it. I had the wife on the phone earlier. She's into doctors. She's getting a few pains from a left armpit going in towards her boobie. The left boobie. So she's been to the doctors today to get it checked. She's going to go for a scan. So what else is stressing out about to me financially okay? shit, innit? You know, you work hard all your life, and then when you get an older, I'm 47 now, she's 46, and you work hard all your life, and then at the end you just get kicked, don't you? You just get kicked right in the proverbial gonads. It's crap. While we're on the subject of health, my knee, still knackered. I've got to go myself. I've got Friday off. I might actually go at dogs and start the process of getting it sorted out. I might. You guys know me well enough, I won't. I really should, because days I can barely walk. But it's not going to kill me. It's a little bit of discomfort when it's okay, and a little bit of pain when it's not okay. A lot of pain. It's quite bad, to be honest. And it's spoiling home life as well. You know, we can't go out for walks and stuff that we used to do. You know, I mean, it's just a walk around local woods. We can't do it. So I simply can't. I can't do it. I'm absolutely fit. Walking around the supermarket is killing me. Well, maybe that's maybe that's just my excuse just to not go shopping. It's not, genuinely. It's strolling, plodding. That hurts. It makes it hurt. I got asked the other day if I fancied doing a charity mountain climb. I used to do a hell of a lot of walking, pretty much before I started tramping really full time. I used to do a lot of hill walking. I used to do dales and moors and lakes, Peak District, and I'd be out pretty much every weekend doing something with my good mate Sean. And then I started working in the trucks, kind of run out of time. But this chap's, I'm not going to name who it is because it might come off. I don't want to spoil his thunder. But he messaged me the other day and asked me if I was up for climbing Ben Nevis. Quite frankly, no. I'd love to. It is on my bucket list, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, this is CRO killing on. Big letters up there. I'm going to join the queue. I'll try again. So I will cut yours for now. I might see if I can get film this. We'll see. So if you don't get the footage of me loading, you'll get the footage of me leaving. Catch up with you soon, guys. Bye. Just leaving the dock. Well, hopefully you've got the recording of me loading 12 metres this chassis 8-wheeler. Going to a place up at Middlesbrough. He can't make his mind up whether he's turning in or not. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. as you saw right at the end, I got the height stick out and measured it. Measured 4.6 metres, which is 15 foot 1. So height indicator is set to 15.6. Sat nav height is set to 15.6. Even though I know I've got no low bridges, but I still set it anyway, just on the odd occasion that I might get diverted for a road closure, etc. I'm not scrabbling around then trying to change it. So it's going to Stirling. Oh no, it's a company called Stirling, because I got all excited when he said I was going to Stirling. I thought I was going to Scotland, but I'm not. I'm going to a company called Stirling, and it's at Stokesley, just outside Middlesbrough. It's a nice and easy one to get to. I've been to it a couple of times before. But my problem now is I didn't start till 6 o'clock this morning, and it is now 20 past 3. I'm not going to get loaded. Sorry, I'm not going to get tipped. I've already rung them and asked them. The workshop finishes at 4:30, and I've got an ETA of 20 to 6. So obviously I'm not going to get tipped today, which means I'm going to be on for a very short day, and I can't I can't tip until 7 in the morning. So I'm going to head up to our yard at Dalton at Thirsk, and I'll be parking there for the night. But I'm going to end up with a short day, so what I need to try and do, waste a bit of time. I hate doing it, but I can't see the point in working weekends and working overtime and then losing it all through the week. It's just not, no, it's not right. So, oh, it's that stench again, same area. It's rank, I don't know what it is, it stinks. Woo! Anyway, so I think I'm going to go back to the truck stop here, and have a shower at Ulsby truck stop. They've just refurbed it all. The showers are immaculate, absolutely stunning. They're a little bit on the expensive side to get a shower, but it's worth it in my opinion to stand in a nice clean shower, because as you truck drivers will know, you trampers out there, some of the showers that we have to use, I wouldn't put my dog in there. I ain't got a dog, but you know what I mean, I wouldn't put a dog in there to wash him after he'd been in to sea. They're just gopping, to the point where you don't even take your flip-flops off. I always wear a pair of cheap flip-flops, thongs as I think they're called, not the slider types, the one with a bit between your toe. I hate them. I don't like them. I don't wear them at home. I only ever wear them for a shower, but I wear them for the shower just to keep, so I don't have to stand on the floor basically. I have no idea who stood on that floor. I have no idea who's weed and pooed on the floor. And yes, they're poo in the showers. But yeah, they do. Sorry if that put you off your tea. But yeah, so I have no idea what fungal diseases they've got, verrucas and athlete's foot, etc, etc. I don't want to catch anything, so sandals it is, or flip-flops, or thongs, as I call it overseas. So yeah, I'm going in today and get a shower, waste a little bit of time in there, and then I'll be plodding north, keep my speed down a bit, waste a bit more time. Hopefully by the time I get up there, Steve will still be up there. He's a wash lad. I can eventually get my truck washed, because it is hanging, absolutely hanging, as you've probably seen in a bit of a time lapse. In fact, I'll try and take a screenshot and zoom into the fuel tank. I'll try and remember to do that, and also I will put a screenshot from the new titles I've done, because that's what the tank were like in the summer last year, just as a bit of a comparison, you know, enough to make me cry. Oh man, winter weather, winter spec as we call it. Shore spec and winter spec. This is definitely winter spec. I'm struggling to get the truck washed at Chesterfield, where I'm based. The wash lads there, they're cracking guys, but they're just overworked. They're constantly trying to keep up with the fleet of tankers that we've got, tanker trailers, which is what the yard is. It's WS tankers. So they're struggling to keep on top of that. They do occasionally wash mine, but it's not very often. And it's very rare I get to a depot to get it washed, and we're not allowed to get it washed down the road. So I'm really struggling, and it has been. It's way behind where it should be. It's going to take a heck of a lot of work to get it back to show spec if I'm going to have this truck through the show season. But then, different rumours. You hear different rumours about what's going on with the trucks. I'm supposed to be getting it swapped soon, so if I do get it swapped, then it's not a problem, is it? But until I get handed the keys and my number plate goes in the windscreen, my name plate, I don't believe any rumour. You know, I just don't get excited, don't get giddy about it until, let's say, I get handed the keys and I move in. But yeah, come probably April. Oh, whistling does. Yeah, another, what are we on now? Mid-Feb. Yeah, another 6 weeks or so when the weather starts to turn back nice, allegedly. I will start digging it back out. Digging it out from under all the salt and the grime and the crap. Seeing how bad it is and see how much needs repainting. I know my wheels are going to need touching up because I've got a few rust spots on my wheels, which is typical of the wheel. The fuel tank, catwalks, and the toolbox on the offside are shocking. They're going to need machine polishing. Not a problem, I've got machines to do it. But it's just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. But we'll get there. If I need to, we'll get there. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. I think I might be coming down with man flu. Did you know there's two types of flu? There's regular flu. That's what women and children get. And then there's man flu. Saw that over there and I thought it was quite funny. But hey, I'm a grafter. I don't do being ill. It pains me to have time off because I'm sat at home on my arse, not earning money, and it annoys the bejesus out of me. It really infuriates me. I'm not earning money. I'm wasting my time sat at home twiddling my thumbs because I'm a bit poorly. Even if I hate my job, I'm still going to work. Try and clear. This vehicle is turning left. I was watching Kev T. I was watching his latest video the other this morning. I think it was on a break, and it made me laugh because he's got the same left turn indicator, the audible indicator, but it's a female, and it's like banging on about it being sexy. It just made me laugh. She's got a sexy voice, the way she says it. Stand clear. This vehicle is turning left. I'm like, yeah, I get a bloke. Just made me giggle. Bless you, Kev. You get excited by a female on your indicator. Anywho. Right, well, this is at Ulsby truck stop. I say it like that because I was watching Scott Andrews the other day, and he called in here for fuel. And he wasn't quite sure how it was pronounced. But Scott, if you watch, mate, it's Ulsby or Ulsby, depending on who you are. I guess he's going across in front of me then, eh? After you then, sir. Ignorant arse. What an ass. Guess I'll wait for him. Do a spinner. I went deathly quiet then, didn't he? Can you tell I was concentrating? Well, there we go. Where's back? Alright. Well, that's me for now. Grab a shower. And then head up to north. I'll see if Steve's still in for wash. I'll get a bit of footage of him washing and all that good stuff. Phew. I'll catch you in a bit. See you soon. Bye for now.
I've been waiting for this, yeah. It's been up on my mind, though it's hard to resist. Feeling like one of a kind. Oh, now the hard time's over, and for a moment I won't look back now, yeah. And it's moving closer, I can feel it coming. Oh, now it's my time now. Oh, now when I look back, it's like it's another game that I'm playing now. 'Cause it's finally here, finally, yeah, yeah. Oh, 'cause it's finally here, finally.
Hello, you beautiful people. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said it like that. Right, we've got no face cam because it's dark and it's pointless, and I'm sure you've seen more than enough of my ugly mug for the day so far. It's time now is 6 minutes to 8. Wrong, 6 minutes to 6. I'm heading into our yard at Dalton, and I thought I'd take you in with me. And the plan when we get there is to get the truck washed. One way or another, I'm getting my truck washed. Talk more about that in a minute. As you know, I stopped earlier and pulled into Ulsby truck stop. Had a shower. Bloody lovely it was too. And then I watched a bit of a fairly new truck vlogger that was mentioned, well, recommended to me, that's the word I was looking for. And his channel name is Trucker Andy. He's commented on quite a few of my videos in the past, and I've not really gone and looked at his channel. I've just not had the time, to be fair. There's only so much you can watch. I mean, there's so many YouTube videos you can watch, and I've finally gotten around to watching one of his videos, and to be honest, I'm very impressed. His video is clear enough, it's nice and clear, his audio is nice and clear. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I will be binge watching on Andy's back catalogue. I think he's got 10 videos on so far. I think I'm kind of guessing, but I'm sure I saw it. He had 500 and some subs. 500 and some subs. So yeah, I recommend you go check him out, have a look. It's always nice to build up the community. So go and have a nosy at Trucker Andy. I will stick a link. In fact, I'll put a card up in the top corner, and also I'll put a link in my description below this one. It's definitely worth going and have a look at if you like trucking vlogs. But obviously, you watch mine first, and then you go check his out. I'll be disappointed if you leave me now and go check his out. If you know what I mean. Awfully disappointed. I'm pretty sure I've taken you into Dalton before, into our yard at Dalton. It's in the steelworks. I can't take you in further than the security because I'll get shouted at. It's the same company as what we did in Ireland, and I obviously filmed going in there, but I put a big banner across the screen to stop you from seeing it, purely for the fact I wasn't allowed to show you it. It's exactly the same as this place. The company's called Severfield. I ain't oh, sorry. I'm not going to hide that. If I don't remember to bleep that out, I do apologise. Yeah, I'm not going to hide the fact it's Severfield. You guys aren't stupid enough to not know if you wanted to find out. So it's Severfield Island I was at, which I blocked out, and it's Severfield at Dalton. at Thirsk, just outside Thirsk, which is where our yard is based. But like I say, I just can't take you in there. I can't film going in, so I will take you up to the security with me. I've got two options for cleaning the truck when I get there. I'm hoping Steve's still there, which I'm not sure he's going to be. I think he'll finish at 6. If Steve's still there, Steve Dodworth, he's the resident truck wash. He does a cracking job, does Steve. He really listens to what you ask. You know, it's like, don't use that chemical, you've missed that bit there, you know, that type of stuff. And he never qualms, he never questions it, and he just gets on with it and gets it done. I'm sure he finishes at 6. But my truck is so mucky, I've got to wash it. One way or another, I've got to wash it. Now he packs all the way, all the power wash gets packed away. So I'm just going to be left then with a bucket of soapy water and a brush, you know, a big tub, should I say, of soapy water, and the long brushes. It's like a sweeping brush, but it's got a proper head on it, and then just a hose pipe. If that's what I've got to use, that's what I've got to use. But I've got to wash this truck. It's absolutely filthy, and I can't not wash it. So I hope to get some footage of that while I'm doing it. Oh well, yeah, we'll be doing it because I always chip in and help out. I had this awful feeling I had to come off at that junction then, but it's not this one, it's the next one. No! Oh, I'm a bit tired. I didn't start while 6 o'clock, so I'm coming up on 12 hours now. I've got 26 minutes left, and I need a 15-minute break on my working time directive. So I will probably have a 15-minute break when I get in there, before I wash the truck. Or if Steve's washing it, I can have a 15-minute break while he's washing the truck. The reason for that is purely, you know, whether the truck's moving or not, it doesn't matter. That working time is still adding up, and it's still counting down. So even if the truck's stationary, no matter what, as long as I'm not on break, that working time directive is counted down, and eventually I'll just run out of time, even though I'm not moving the vehicle, and I'm going to have a break. So I've no choice but to take a 15. Stupidly, I forgot to put it on break when I was at the truck stop. I went for a shower, completely forgot. Had I have done that, it wouldn't be an issue. The top 5 tips video I did, I mentioned it earlier in this vlog, has gone down quite well. Well, that's an inconvenient place to park your car. Yeah, it seems to have gone down pretty well. So I've been thinking of doing a series of top 5s. And I'll release them through the week, you know, midweek. Let me know what you think about that. Just stick something in the comment and let me know what you think. It'll be, I don't know, top 5 tips for taco, or top 5 tips for cooking, or I don't know, stuff, I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet, but if you think it's a good idea, let me know in the comments. Mention, you know, stick a comment down below, let me know what you think. And just a reminder, yeah, all your comments, I try my best to at least minimum give them a love heart. You know, give them a heart to say it just lets you know that, just acknowledges that I have actually watched your video. And you're just going to plough through that water, aren't you? Absolute idiot. Too impatient to wait. Yeah, a heart. I like your comments. It just gives you an indication that I have seen your comment, and I do try and reply if it needs a comment. It needs a reply, which I did. There's a lot of water around here. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. You probably can't see it on camera, but all the fields at either side of the road are absolutely waterlogged. As in, like, they look like lakes, but they're not. But yeah, if you leave a comment, I will minimum like it, and I will try and reply, but it's not always possible to get a reply to everybody. And if you've not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll get the notification when I upload on a Sunday morning at 10 AM. And as I just mentioned, if you guys think it's a good idea, you'll get notified when I upload the top tips on a Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday night, I would have thought. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, as I used to do with a mini vlog. I've also got social media, as I mentioned earlier. I think I mentioned it earlier, maybe I didn't. But I've got social media on YouTube and Facebook. Links are in the description for that, or you can just go on either or and do a search for Wittering Trucker, and you'll find me. I try my best not to spam you on there, as I always say. Once or twice a week, maybe I'll post. I don't chuck absolutely crap loads at you. So, smells again. Another stench. That's the factory just over there. Just over there, he says, pointing, and you can't even see me. It's a pet food factory. Right, guys, well, I'm on the approach road into the steelworks, so I will love you and leave you for right now. I'm on the road for probably 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll catch up with you there. Stay safe. I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning, guys. It's the following morning now. I've just delivered the scanner that I picked up yesterday. This little yard in Stokesley. Little yard, it's not that else. Trying to get out of here without taking gate posts down. So the temperature, it's a bit warm. I was in there over an hour to get rid of one truck because I've only just started work. Or they've only just started work. Timed it now, 8:10, started at 7:30. And it's up. Where am I heading? Grimsby for motorhomes. I've got one for Worcester and one for Gloucester. I've got a 2.5 hour. Wow, I've got a 2.5 hour drive to get me back to Grimsby. into our yard at Dalton last night, as you saw, obviously. Wash lad had gone home, so I got the hose pipe out and the brush, started to wash it down, and the hose pipe, it's got so many holes in it. You know, when you nip the end of a hose pipe and open a hose pipe and you nip it so you can squirt it farther and get a bit more pressure. Well, I was doing that, firing out the other holes down the pipe. It was a right ball ache to do. So anyway, I got a bit of a wash on it, a little bit better than it was, but then it's just as bad now after 3 hours drive this morning. Pardon me. So my plan is to drop back into Thirsk. I don't know if I'm going to bother, to be honest. I should do. I need to go into Thirsk and get some straps and chains and stop. Get some straps and chains and refill my box on the outside of my truck because it all got emptied when I am over in Ireland. If you watched the video, I remember I was mentioning about having a precast concrete on that got returned back to the factory. Well, I left all my straps, corner protectors. They got all left on the load, and they got taken back up north to Northern Ireland when I came back from Dublin. So I've got virtually no straps in stock, shall we say. So I need to go and fill up some more straps just in case when I need them. I've only got 4 chains on as well. I need a minimum of 8. And an absolutely crap night's sleep. As I explained yesterday, it's inside where our yard is inside Severfield. So obviously steel works, and they work 24/7. And what the system is, I still feel I'm coming out wrong. What the system there is, we as a company drop empty trailers in one part of the yard. They, being Severs, load the empty trailers and then bring them down to our yard, our part of the yard, and the shunters will bring the loads in through the night, and then they're not quiet anyway out of the shunter or the tugs, but then we stick it in reverse and it's like bleep bleep, this vehicle is reversing, bleep bleep, at like 1-2 o'clock in the morning right next to your truck. It's like, just turn it off, mate. Have a little bit of respect and just turn it off. I appreciate they've got a job to do, but flipping heck, just out and out rude. So I had that all night, so I get a lot of kip, so I'm a little bit grumpy, a little bit moody. But hey ho, I woke up, which in itself is a bonus, isn't it? See Steve, he should be back in. He should be in by the time I get back. Get the truck washed properly, refill with bits and pieces, get down the auto trail, get down to Washington Boston. I don't think I'm going to get a load of tip today, should I say. I don't think it matters. But I'm around that time. We'll see. We'll see. I'd say go get a coffee and want to set up, but I don't even drink the stuff. Coffee. Unless it's in a cake or a biscuit, you can keep it. I can't stand coffee. I hate it. Oh, many moons ago, many years ago, in my early 20s, I used to be a sales rep for the RAC. I used to be one of the annoying guys in store marketing stalls. Like details, certainly like details, madam. Handing leaflets out, trying to get people to sign up. And I was working in York, the York market this particular day, and at that time I was also working the doors. I was working the doors in York, and one of the bar girls from the club that I worked in a shop right next to the market, and it was freezing, it was winter, it was absolutely Baltic, and she come walking out with this steaming mug, hands me this cup of coffee. Bear in mind, I actually had a thing for this girl as well, and she stood there talking to me while I drank this cup of coffee, like, obviously trying to impress her something, but that's the only cup of coffee I've ever drank. Oh, I drank it. Forgot about that. And you look back and you wonder, you know, like people like people from your past, where are they nowadays? My wife's organised a school reunion. It's 30 years this year. She's at school. She's organising a school reunion for them. She's in for a shock. We had a 20, 25 and 30 year reunion 3 times. And I went to 25th and 30th. I missed the first one. And meeting some of the people that I went to school with. You know, the really, really fit lasses at school that are really ringing now. And then this is one guy blew me away, called James. He was the little geek at school, always really, really quiet, bit of a hunchback, you know the type. Didn't quite get picked on, but he was very, very close to being that kid that everybody picked on, and he never seemed to get bullied though. But anyways, 25th anniversary, sat minding my own business, this guy walks in with a very, very attractive young lady, and wow, what a difference. I'm a very straight thing on a very straight day, but he was a very handsome man. He really has blossomed as he got older. Very shocking. Kids. So right, show season is approaching out. It's coming up very quickly. So just 2 dates for your diary. If you want to be really sad and come and shake my hand, come and say hello, don't be shy. I'm not going to bite. But I'm at Peterborough, that's all booked in, ready to go. I'll be at Peterborough Truck Fest, that's the first weekend in May. I think at the moment there's 5 of us going from WS. Myself, Phil Burton, Carl Madison, Terry and Mark Boyd. I think there's 1, maybe 2 more. So come and see us, come say hello, let me know that you watch the vlog. And what I'm going to attempt to do is, all you subscribers, you come and let me know that you subscribe to the channel. I want a selfie with you, I'll do a montage, a selfie montage of all the subs. It'll be quite cool that. And then the next one I've got booked in for the truck is, I don't think we've booked it yet, we're booking it very, very shortly. It's Thirsk truck gathering, that's end of June, I think it is 21st of June, possibly, end of June. That's held at Thirsk Cattle Market. It's a charity show, cracking good show. Again, come down. I will be vlogging while I'm there, and we'll do the selfie thing again there. That'll be pretty cool. And then the only other one I've got, it's not booked yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll be doing it. That's Knutsford. We'll be doing Knutsford Truck Fest again. It's around August, September time, something like that. I'm not sure of the dates of that. We're way off from that yet, but we'll be doing that again. I'm sure the company's, after the success of last year, the company will be putting on another decent size display. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm really, really looking forward to Peterborough. It's normally held normally, historically, we can get in, as in the exhibitors, if you want to call it that, the trucks and the trailers and that, we can get in on a Friday. And it's closed to the public on a Saturday, and then open to the public on Sunday and Monday being a bank holiday. Now, with it being VE Day celebrations this year, they've moved bank holiday to the Friday. The Monday's not bank holiday this year, so we're now going in on the Thursday. It's closed to the public on Friday, and then it's open to Saturday and Sunday. Should be a good show. At Peterborough, I will have freebies. I will have some stickers and some pin badges, so I can call them pin badges, button badges, maybe pens. But as I mentioned earlier, bleeding on about earlier, I will have these goodie bags. Make sure you come and see us. The show's great, good fun. Hopefully I'll have a new wagon as well. I've got a couple of shows as well for the Mini. I'll tell you something else I will be doing with the truck, and that's the Armed Forces Day. We did that last year at Wakefield. I think that's held sometime in June. I'll check the dates on that. I'm sure that's sometime in June. Well, that's not the same time as Thursday. I might not be doing Thursday. I'll check the dates on that. But I'll be doing the Armed Forces Day again, instead of doing last year. Like I said, I've done it for several years now. It's good crack. Enjoy that. And I'm sure Phil will be joining me again. But yeah, I've got a couple of dates booked for the Mini. One being Skipton Car Show. Yeah, that's in June as well. First weekend in June. That's the 6th of June. That's a nice show. Is that? It's in a lovely area, a lovely town. Down Skipton Town. Yeah. Where they shut the whole of the town centre now. In High Street, and it's just all cars, vintage cars, pretty looking cars, posh cars. Longthorns are normally there with the trucks. So myself and a chap called Daz Pearson are taking vehicles and cars up there. Daz has got a Vauxhall Navara van with a matching trailer, and he's got his all airbrush with remembrance. Take the cars up, and I believe Martin's got it as well with his remembrance airbrush pickup truck. That should be a good crack. And then I think it's the weekend before. I'm really going to start checking some dates. The weekend before, the first. If you go on Facebook and look for Truckmate UK, there's a guy called Charlie who runs that. He's doing a charity car and truck show at Stockyard near Doncaster. Stockyard truck stop near Doncaster. I believe that's for Make-A-Wish Foundation. 100% profit to Make-A-Wish. So I'm going to buzz down there with car on the Saturday. It is for the weekend, but I'm going to go down for the Saturday. I believe Dad is going as well. I'm taking it as well. Nice little day out. Obviously I'll inform you the week before. Maybe 2 weeks before, won't it? Yeah, so part of me telling you what I'm doing this weekend in this video, because you won't see this video until Sunday. Get my head around that way. So I'm going to leave this week now. Leave you alone. You've seen enough of my fat face. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you get notified when I upload. I upload on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock, pretty much every week, and you might get 1 or 2 through the week if you feel like doing them. Also check out social media pages. I've got Facebook and Instagram, links in the description. You can find them by searching between Chugger on both platforms. You'll find me. Get yourself into my back catalogue if you're new to the channel. Have a nosy look around, see what I got up to previously. I'll stick a couple of cards up at the end. Last week's video and a random one for you to see. Check that. Make sure you leave a comment. Good, bad, positive, negative, not really bothered. I'll try my best to reply to you. Oh. And as always, people,